So authorities across the country are on a high alert after two crimes rocked the U.S., starting in Virginia, an ROTC student taking down a suspect who opened fire on a classroom, killing one person. The FBI, revealing sources, said that the suspect said Allahu Akbar before the shooting. Just hours later, a suspect ran into a Michigan synagogue before exiting with a rifle and what agents are calling a targeted attack. Security shot and killed him. Joining us now is James Gagliano, Fox News contributor and retired FBI Supervisory special agent. James, good to see you, brother. I just want to show you this growing timeline, and we're hoping that we can nip this in the bud. But March 1st, you had that bar shooting in Austin, Texas. Saturday, attempted bombing in New York City. And then Thursday, the synagogue attack in West Bloomingfield, Michigan. And, of course, Thursday, the Old Dominion University shooting in Norfolk, Virginia. This is spanning across the country and looks like most of all of these motivations are radical Islam.
Yeah, and LJ, I'll tell you, I think since 9/11, there's been some 53 plots that were either foiled by the FBI or law enforcement or successful in the United States involving radical Islamists. Look, this is the suicidal empathy we talk about all the time, where there just isn't a proper process to vet these people. As you pointed out, in those four attacks, either naturalized citizens or the children of naturalized citizens. I think this is absolutely an assimilation problem, and that's something that we've got to focus on in our country right now.
You know, James, you were one of the big guns here in New York with the FBI, and you know how hard it is to build a counterterrorism case. Were you shocked to learn that one of the perpetrators of this act was convicted of providing material support and was released early?
Yeah, should have gone to jail for 20 years, Lawrence, and I believe did somewhere in the neighborhood of 132 months. And again, it goes back to that suicidal empathy. The judge here decided that somebody that was tried and convicted of providing material support to ISIS deserved a second chance. And this was his second chance. And Lawrence, with all the attention since October 23rd, in Israel and the war in Iran right now, we are going to see more ISIS-related and inspired attacks. And why is that? Well, propaganda and attention is the coin of the realm in the terror business. And ISIS doesn't want Hamas and Hezbollah getting all the attention. So I think now more than ever, we need to pay attention to these potential lone wolf attacks.
Well, James, also there seems to be this growing movement, and I talked about it even in my home state of Texas, of isolation with these communities that are not assimilating. And because of this new culture of wokeness and everything, it's like, let them be. But doesn't that breed moments like these, though? Yeah,
so what's the opposite of assimilation, LJ? Insularity. And that's what's going on in these places. Look, my family came here in 1905 from Sicily. They were proud Sicilians, but they were Americans first, and they worked hard to assimilate. When you set up these communities and you make them closed in, and then you foment hate, and that's what this is about. These folks are trying to get back at a culture and a civilization which they want to be a part of, but then they don't. And to your point, very difficult to determine who are the ones that are the true threats and who are the ones that just tolerate the threat in their midst.
Mm-hmm. It's such a good point. If you want to be a part of the country, then you have to be a part of the experiment. Be a part of it. And if you miss the culture that you're leaving, there's always the opportunity to go back. But you have to choose the American way. James, thanks so much for joining the program, brother.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.